Hello friend, welcome back. It's Panzer times the 10th mission in the Grand Campaign 1941. Yes, we're reaching the end, and this special bonus mission that you get if you get a decisive victory at Vyazma. You get to enter Moscow itself and capture the Kremlin if you dare. It's the 2nd December 1941. Welcome to Moscow, Herr General Sir. Despite the protests of the Generalfeldmarschall, High Command has endorsed your decision and has sent corresponding orders. Nice. Our task is push past the outskirts of Moscow and occupy the Soviet capital. Based on pre-war intelligence of the city, it was determined that in order to successfully control Moscow, several key locations must be secured. These locations will be marked as districts on your map. There are 7 districts in all, including the one we currently control. In addition to your mission to gain control of all these districts, your orders include securing the Kremlin itself, a position that will undoubtedly prove to be an extremely well-fortified part of the city. We have not received any intelligence on the composition on the newly arrived Soviet Far East forces, so you must be prepared to face any possibility, but assume the worst. The men stand ready to follow your lead. We await your orders, Herr General. Let's go to the deployment screen here. And the new Junkers 87D is available. I'm gonna have to take a look whether I can upgrade to that. It would be nice because, you know, those 37 fuel bombers, yeah, it's pretty tough. That's all I'm saying. So we have the Streets of Moscow map. That is such a beauty. I am looking forward to playing this one, definitely. Alright, first of all though, repairs. Yeah, this is actually not as bad as I thought it would. 243, sure. These guys got bad beats against one of the enemy fighters, took a risk, and I lost. That's too bad. Yeah, let's just go back to 287. There's really no need to get all high and mighty. I'm gonna leave that open for a bit. Now, both of these took a tiny hit, so I'm gonna have to invest a little bit of prestige in getting these guys back up to strength. 10, 10. These are back to 10, that's fine. Yeah, let's just give them elites. I know that it sucks, but yes, let's disband that. Okay. Quite a few of these were actually not yet up to 3 stars, so kinda unfortunate. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so these guys took a hit as well. It's also tough. And yeah, repairs on the infantry gonna be costly. They took a big hit on the previous mission. You're getting regulars though. Okay, they're up to 3 stars, and that's it with the repairs. All right, very nice. With those extra bonus units, at the very least, you get to still keep quite a bit of your prestige. Selling one of those KVs will allow you to kind of get free replacements for a mission, so that's pretty neat. Quite happy about that. Alright, let's talk strategy for the Streets of Moscow scenario. For this mission, I will be deploying the 11th Panzer Division slightly further to the south, and the 3rd Panzer Division further in the north. So the idea for this mission is that the 11th Panzer Division is going to move through the eastern part of the city and on the right turn outskirts, so pretty much along this line over here. The reason for that is that this way I'll have the infantry for the city and the tanks for the battles outside of the city in the clear terrain. They'll be basically working their way from this area, crossing the Moskva River, and then moving their way up from there with I guess potentially this or this their last objective, depending on how things go. Then the 3rd Panzer Division is going to deploy here. And, well, they pretty much have the exact opposite. They will be going through the western part of the city, fighting their way through the tougher Kremlin area. Well, there's no doubt that it's going to be tougher than anything else, of course. And then move their way up from there, whereas the tanks can then move through the western part of the city or of the map as well, and then move their way up to these hexes too. That's pretty much the idea. So I'll be working my way from south to north and divide my forces into infantry and artillery through the city, whereas the tanks can go around in areas where they are much more effective. Of course, this will be a pretty tough map. There was still a... Yes, let's give you a list. Alright, for this mission though, what I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to deploy only 3 fighters at the start. The reason for that is that there will be a 4th fighter coming for this mission. It's a special bonus unit that you will automatically get. I think it might even be on the 2nd turn. But I'll have to see about that. Either way, you will get that pretty quickly. So I'm definitely just deploying 3 fighters. That will make the first turn a bit tougher when the usual enemy air wave comes. But I think it will be useful overall anyway. Yeah, let's deploy you there. So I guess I'm still gonna go for 2 strategic bombers here. Yeah, that's probably good with all the city fighting, I think. Let's see. So let's start with the 11th Panzer Division because it has less panzers. It's usually the one that's easier to deploy. So let's get started with that very good Panzer 3H. Alright. Yeah, let's it's usually a bit challenging because the fortifications are actually 2 movement for these guys. It will be the 119th Artillery Regiment. So let's deploy those. I am going to deploy 1 extra artillery for this mission because it's a lot of city fighting. And that's going to be the naval warfare. So yeah, I'll be deploying that there. I think I'm going to take the scout for the 11th Panzer this time, and 3rd Panzer will just leave their scout even though it's at less experience. I kind of just want to take the Panzer 2F for a change. I've been playing with the other recon for a long time, so I think it's good to switch that up from time to time, I guess. So I'm going to deploy the Stug for both Panzer divisions at this stage. Let's see, because I do want to deploy all the tanks for 11th Panzer for sure. Let's deploy the Grenadiers on areas where they can basically just do 2 hexes of walking and then attacking. And then I kind of want to deploy the Panzer Pioneers over down here. So yeah, because they also have a movement of 2, so they can both go up here and then these guys can go into this city. And that's probably pretty decent. So let's go for the Schützen Regiment there. Then I definitely also need that other infantry. The good one. Basically for each Panzer division I can only leave 1 infantry at home, so I could be looking to deploy that here. That seems to be a bit better than all the way down there, where they will have very tough movement anyhow. But I only have 1 infantry here. Yeah, it's probably still fine though. Alright, that's it for these guys, and if not, then I can always deploy something extra. Oh yeah, I was gonna deploy the naval war first. Let's deploy those. Yeah, let's deploy those here. Pioneers. Let's go for another artillery. Then we have the regular artillery for this Panzer division. So I kind of have to think about how I'm gonna put this. Yeah, I think we're fine here. So deploying the anti-tank for these guys as well, together with, let's actually take a look at the heroes here. Kind of want that spotting hero up front, or the very good tank unit. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. Kind of forgot again. It's kind of sad if you ask me. 3, there's also 3, but it's on a road. I guess being on a road is always better. Let's put a Kratschützen. Oh, the deer, I'm actually gonna upgrade him. I think that will do me quite well for this map too. It's gonna be a tough map, so I'll be happy to do something like that. Yeah, I don't want to deploy these guys back there, so I guess they're just gonna go out here. It already leaves me with 0 deployment, but I think I'm actually good. Both of the divisions leave one of their artillery. I left the anti-tank gun on this one. I don't know if that's wise. Might actually take it for a tank, maybe. Because basically the only thing I can swap it with is an actual tank. Sure, let's actually get rid of those and do that. All right, I think we're set. Yeah, I have one more tank from 3rd Panzer at home, but we'll be fine about that. They still deploy 3 out of 5, so. Sure. Let's get started here. I got my coffee, so let's go. Yeah, maybe playing this stuff after a long work day is not the smartest, but I'm feeling like it, and I have some time, so let's rumble. So I guess we right off the bat see 2 T-34s here. That's probably for the best. To start bombing that, because it's still far enough away from Moscow that I'm not actually afraid of anti-aircraft. Okay, so basically 2 ways. Really, that did nothing. How high are those chances anyway? 26%, huh? Well, alright, good. Also gives me a bit more experience on the Panzer Jaeger, I guess. Alright, let's go here. Get blocked by the BT. That's fine though. Let's get rid of these guys as well. So... I mean, I know I will be able to dispose of them. It's just a matter of how I'm gonna ultimately do that. It's quite necessary, I think. I need to push these guys down because then I can destroy it. Otherwise, I would have to... Yeah, I could still follow it up with Deer. I guess that would be fine. Probably. This still has a chance to hit that unit, whereas this doesn't. At least not in the highest possible. Yeah, the highest possible outcome. That's what it is. Yeah. Highest chance possible outcome. Well, the thing is, I kind of have to move the artillery close together so I can protect everything with one fighter. Yeah, that's the idea. Nine, 8, huh? I'll push it down there, which is not necessarily the worst. All right. What I'll do here is if I put this fighter here, I can start going after the conscripts as well. So what I'll do is I'll finish it off with the recon. What are the odds of a rugged defense here? 5%. I don't have too much time, so I kinda need to try and hurry up. That might bite me in the ass from time to time, like here, but I still think that it's actually worth trying to do something like that over being delayed. Yeah, let's actually try to attack that on the next turn. I don't feel too comfortable just going in like that. So what I kind of need to do here is use you, fighter there. And yeah, let's use these in the crouches, and it's just a question of whether I'm moving you here. I don't want to leave those two units exposed, so what I'd rather need to do, yeah, let's move around here, because if he sees this and he wants to go around, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He technically would be able to, and then this hopefully will make it into an ambush. Yeah. Wow, that did not go very well. That kind of sucks. At least he's finished off. So I do need to protect this though. Like, I need to be careful. I want to shell this strong point on the next turn. And seeing how they have artillery there, I might have to try and go around. 1, 2. Yeah, so then just putting all the deer in here. I need to work with a way that makes it acceptable to put my artillery close together. You're invisible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if I put this one isn't 1, 2, 3, 4. This one isn't visible either, so that's good. And I can move up and attack that on the next turn. That's not an issue. For now. So then the biggest problem though is if they get some fighters or anything else, and then they say that they would put a bomber right here, and then they spot this, they'll just move down and attack. So that's not really what I want. That'd be quite dangerous, to be honest. Now, if I do that, this is block 2, they can't come from that side. Then they'll be, yeah, I need to move these guys in here, or they'll be very likely to go bomb the tank. I don't want to do that either. I need it under protection. This blocks off that area. And they can only get into this hex or this hex, either of those two. I think. It would mean that I cannot use the naval warfare for the next turn unless I put it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It certainly won't be seen there, and then I can use it on the BT. Which is not the best, but then I can move it afterwards again. Sure. Yeah, that seems to be reasonable. It's still protected. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. It didn't move though. But I did get my special reinforcement unit. Can't reach that. But maybe it's not that bad though, because I can still go and finish that off with the other fighter. It's a shame those guys can reach it, because finishing off a T-34 is hard enough. I can Use this though. And then maybe still shell them. 8-4. Well, seems like luck is not with me again today. As usual. I should say as usual here. Right. It's fine though, it's fine. Let's see if I can still get a marginally reasonable attack out of that. Yeah. Because I don't think that River Hex really counts anymore either. So if I'd been able to get it down to 4, then it would have been fully suppressed again now, but... So it's just not particularly exciting. Nope. Especially since I wasn't able to finish it off, it's very likely to yet deal another piece of damage to one of my units. But I want to attack the artillery too from this position. I can't do that if any of my other units moves to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's just lovely. Let's just start dealing with something else, which is less tiresome. Come on, man. Look, if things don't go your way, this game is hard work. That's all I'm saying. And, you know, getting... even this thing not fully suppressed is just kind of sad. So now I need to bomb it, but then I'd rather use the artillery somewhere else. Oh well. Let's use you up here though. Alright, well I can't do anything with that. But it has a movement of 4, so it won't be too bad there. I'll see what I can do there. Seriously? This mission might actually become really tough if things continue like this. Alright. At least that went fairly well. Quite happy with that result indeed. So next up, I guess would be the T-26S. Well, the thing is, if I attack from there, I'll get pushed down. So that that's actually a no-go. But if I attack from here, it will get pushed into that river hex, which is also not necessarily the greatest for me. Alright, that's actually really, really good. That at least is almost exposed. Well, almost. However, I will need my artillery out there again. Well, that's just my luck. Seriously? I still think it's probably better to attack this twice. Then both of them go to 1, but... Yeah, because otherwise they're just gonna go after my other units. I still have a shot to at least bring down the yak. Come on. Whew. Alright, well, that was nice at least. Didn't get that one, but we'll live through it. We'll live through it. Those are usually not too bad. I will have to be very careful, but yeah, I'm not gonna die just from that not doing too well. So, kind of looking to at least leave something relatively powerful to protect their artillery, like this. Always need to cover your bases. So, I've never actually seen a conscript attack my infantry out in the open. So maybe I'm just better off. Well, maybe I'd like to finish it off with the recon then. Because if I then take damage on the recon, that's much less costly than getting damage on the actual tank. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, that's not too much trouble. And let's actually switch these around so they can go around the side. Which is also something that I need, I guess, ultimately. But I do also need tanks up there in order to attack, for example, the BA-10. Eventually, that is. Yeah, so I can't pass right now. You've already moved, so I do need to be careful from this flank as well. I can't just let them go in. The question is, do I attack from this side? So I'll just get the engineers in here. And then these will attack there. Yeah, Sure. Trying to get rid of that train. Which is a tad dangerous, but I think they'll be able to manage. Because the next turn I can destroy that already, and that would suit me very, very well. Okay. I could get these guys to already attack that. The thing with Oladier is that I kind of want him to be useful every single turn, because he's just really good. Sure, what are the odds? It's looking good, I guess. And he can fend on his own there just fine. Not too much movement, but... well, you can't rush things here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they can't see it. So let's just leave it in there. And... practically nothing I can get in there. It's gonna snow, so I don't expect my Air Force to work on the next turn. Then we go back. Yeah. Now, this means that if I put this here, that attack is quite safe. The tough thing about snow is, of course, that it slows my movement a lot because I need a lot more suppression as well. So in this case, what I need to do, I think, is move all the way up here. Do that. I can probably attack it at that point at least once. No. Wow. That is seriously rough. 4 times 26. That really, really hurts. 2 times 12, huh? Man, even 2 times 12 is not something that I necessarily want to try. Well, I do need to go for this bunker as well, though. I mean... the bunker... Oh, okay. You have 2 times 22. Alright, well, like I said, I kind of need to just also hurry up. Like, I can't just stay and do nothing in such a situation. Yeah, I can't actually move like that. That's silly. Yeah, the question is, do I still try to take down that? Because say that my attack on it is, my suppression on it is bad, then I'd be in serious trouble because any attack will likely hurt me a lot. Destroying that is not really that big of an issue. Yeah, I have to think about this one quite a bit here. So where to put you? I guess just one up. These guys are range of 4, which is... Yeah, I can do this, and then if they go down, at least they'll be protected, so it's not the end of the world, I think. But am I gonna try this? I guess I am. God, I have to take some risks here. With that weather, it's exceptionally dangerous, but that's just something that I will need to accept. Next turn I can destroy that and take those hexes. For now, that's out of the picture. They still have a vision of 2 as well. Let's just keep going. Like I said, I can't delay too long. Yeah, I know what they have. And it sucks, but... Okay, that went well. That's very nice. Let's see how this goes. 6-4. I'll push it in here, which is not useful for me, but moving it up, they cannot see the Stug. Okay, very nice. So I'm hoping that will go okay. There's not a whole lot else I can do except pray. Praying is not usually a very good option. Doesn't necessarily do a whole lot for your Panzer game. Yeah, so my only question now is what am I gonna do over in this spot here? So because it's gonna snow next turn, I'd rather just take the time to refuel and do that over trying to spot things, because if it's gonna snow again next turn anyway, I'm much better off trying to do this and getting out there again next turn, so it's much better fuel preservation. So next turn, well, I could try to take that down, but they have artillery, so that's no good. So I kind of need to sidestep towards taking down the strong point. However, I do need to protect this thing, so at that point, I'll just give you fuel and ammo. You back there, because they're not that useful there anymore. And they cannot see this. Refuel you. Yeah, this kind of sucks. But I think it's the best I got for now. That's an ambush. Oh, well. Yeah. Alright, so next turn it's gonna be cloudy, so I indeed will have to go out again, or I will try to spot out some of these guys. Let's see though, we have these three actually that I need to dig out here. Let's go after the T-26 first. I mean, no matter what I do, there's a chance of me taking hits. I'd rather do that on the Panzer, which is already damaged. The real question now is, do I go after the BA or after the conscript? But I think I might be able to go after the BA more easily, because it's, I think, more likely to try and attack me, whereas the conscript is just idle. So that would not really help me, basically. I did not know they were able to repair strong points. Seriously? Wow. I always thought that they were irreparable. But it was at 5, so... Well... Let's just use this. I do aim to attack their artillery on this turn, so the way I want to do this is to put Oladier out there. I also want to move forward, so to move these up there, then I'd be best off attacking through this way. Yeah, we know what's there. Very displeased that they got a rugged defense there. I could gamble. Let's go. Come on. Nope. And that's actually the worst for me. Come on. Because with those guys still alive, I'm in a much, much worse position now. I mean, if they have any unit that will attack, it will get aggressive again. They can already see that, so taking the city has absolutely no value at this point. Actually, I'd rather keep it there for a retreat point if they move in here and attack through there. That really, really sucks. Yeah, let's take that. Point is, if there's a unit in here, there's not. Okay. They'll probably try to attack this, and then it has double protection. Yeah, so with... Alright, let's at least... try try to go after this thing. Gotta love those 1% rolls. Having this Nibblewerfer on that is not too useful. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have anti-aircraft in that particular area. So probably they're best off just trying to go after that strong point. Leaving them there for a second turn is also not really my my idea of fun. Let's just, yeah, I mean, this really sucks, but I think it's probably still for the better anyway. It starts swinging around and yeah. Yep. T-34, huh? Alright. Please, good weather at least. Come on. Oof. And it's actually good weather, which is even better. Well, you can guess where I'm gonna use this though. Definitely on the T-34. Alright. This thing is what I need to go after. Although they do have some stuff there too, which I need to be careful of. Need to push my way up to that side as well. I'm just a bit afraid that if I go here, whatever is there might counterattack. Which is probably a pretty decent assumption. No, let's try to yeah. Now we know they also still have a bomber somewhere. Which we also need to worry about. Okay, since I need to re-give fuel and ammo to that thing anyway, I might just as well go all out. And they really can't cross the river like that. That's probably not going to be a good attack then anyway. Maybe that's a tad much. Okay, I kind of have to hope the AI does not become too aggressive. I'll be fine. Start digging out those guys as well. Let's not use you. Let's go for the fighter. Well, they're down to 2 fuel and ammo. So at that point, it's probably best to just let them attack the train and recover on the next turn. Or the turn after that. They aren't visible for now. That puts them a little bit out of the danger zone. My biggest worry for now is that enemy bomber, though. They have a range of 3. I kind of do need to destroy that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but he can't go too far. I kind of need to start getting artillery onto that thing as well. So if I move you back to block anything. They can see this, but I think they'll be fine. I mean, I gotta start hurrying and go for the Kremlin because, you know, otherwise things will start taking way too long and I'll start being in trouble. It's already turn 5. I can't really delay that much longer here. So I don't plan on doing that. Could potentially attack it with grenadiers here. I don't mind leaving those guys out in the open. They will at least have to repair that. Right, so yeah, that's a tad too risky. But that's fine for now. So where would that bomber be likely to go? Definitely not anything there. What can they see? It's probably something here. Or they'll try to bomb this. Yeah, but I can't do a lot about that now, unless I do this and this. It's probably my best bet since I don't think they can get all the way out here. Question is, how am I gonna handle this? So I think getting there is a bit too dangerous. Like getting there all the way. They'll repair this, but wouldn't be that difficult to destroy it anyway. Maybe, yeah, let's for now just focus on the conscript. So what I'll do, so just attack the conscript, leave it, and then just stay like this. So then the conscript isn't gonna move, and I'm actually quite well protected out here. I think that'll be quite fine too. Still have... Okay, that's unfortunate. How... Oh yeah, they can see it through there. Okay. Well, that sucks, but... So the weather is cloudy now. The worst part is... Yeah. Alright. Let's start going after these here conscripts, which are now very ill prepared to deal with my attacks. Do I want to move up through this way? Yeah. I think I do. And with those guys significantly weakened, they can be finished off. Alright, good. Because killing that strong point is also going to be very important. Now, I can't move the Stug. But if I finish off this, should be able to attack those conscripts. Could also just focus on that. So if I can't really destroy it that way. Really? Since when do they get to fight back? 3-0? I really don't get how that works, because all of these seem to be kills. Again, how do they get to fight back here if my initiative is 3 higher and they had 2 strength? That's absolutely beyond me. I really don't. This is the combat detail screen. It should be obvious from this how they were able to attack. But it seems to be like it should be a clear-cut case. They would not have been able to attack, but whatever. Yeah, so they're low on fuel and ammunition. There as well. Not these guys. They have a vision of 1, so yeah, problem is that thing. Doesn't give him maximum fuel and ammo because those guys are in the way. If I go... yeah, let's do this. Finish that off. You get the fuel and ammo. You go in here. Some proper recon. Meaning that if I finish this off, they cannot see this actually. Oh, they have to recon. Wow. That makes it makes it a lot less good. Right. Well, they can also see this. So don't want to get into the artillery range. There's totally no need to do that. So I'm much rather looking to finish off any of this as well, like either of these, so I can start focusing on the Kremlin, which is going to be a heavy fight any which way. Yeah, just doing nothing is such a waste, but they really cannot do anything. Alright, I'll just focus on this for now. And moving in here and destroying that. One, two, three. I think at least should allow this to be not visible. Turn 6, huh? My progress so far has been mediocre. Yeah, they will see it. Let's just move up, wait for the artillery, and then next turn I get to destroy it. It's a bit safer here, and I guess I will start digging these guys out. And same for these. Although they might be likely to go down there and get into an ambush. 'Cause that could happen too. because they want to take back their hex. Okay. Seriously? That's really sad. That they still get to attack there. Good. Much better. I'm quite happy to be rid of, or at least get rid of those entrenchments on those two, because that opens quite a bit of space here. But let's focus on this down there first. So they went up instead of down, but at least they went somewhere. That means these guys can only attack that. I'd rather use them for this. I expect to destroy those regulars, so... Well, these guys will probably go down... No, they'll go to the victory hex if that is exposed. But let's use the recon. Finish them off. And now that recon can still move back. I have to be careful because these guys are out of ammo, naturally. That puts them at a risk. Okay. Well, this will probably push them back, so... That's even worse. Okay, good. Because with these, wow. Talking about sad. Yeah. Alright, really need to rearm that before I continue with those. So we got rid of 2 conscripts. And that's about it. That does not give me a full clearance yet. Definitely not shelling the train, but I will definitely destroy the train. And if they could at least go after the BT, that'd be pretty decent. 10, huh? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is really good. Thing is, how much am I going to sacrifice for me to be able to bomb this KV here? We'll have to think about it. KV down, or BT down, I should say. Definitely not a KV down. Don't need to take it, just block it, and they're very likely to try and attack into the Schützen regiment, I think. Well, let's see about the rest. Because they couldn't actually go in there even if they wanted to. You in here, you, and then, yeah, I don't have enough units. Huh. Alright, this puts it in. Really, you just have to be more unlucky than that ever. It's like the most unlucky roll I ever seen in my life. Can't get any worse. Wow. That's unbelievable. Right. Well, let's protect you for now. But I think I do have to be a bit careful, though. Yeah, well, after this turn, I really want to go and get that airfield, but that seems to be out of reach for now. What could be in reach is any of these trying to go in here and attacking that, which I think should still be decent. Just attacking headlong into a counteroffensive does not seem to be my idea of fun. If they go down here, they can spot both of those. Alright. How they spotted that is beyond me. Guess they just casually went down there. That's always nice if they casually guess where your units are. That's always the best, really. It's like, oh, just randomly found your unit. Wanted to go there all along. Convenient. Well, at least it didn't die. But to say that was great. Is like 1, 1, 2, 3. But how is this 5 times 6%? There's just no way I can shell that at this stage. You can't reach it. So then neither can the other bomber. No. How? Okay, that seems to go well. and this one not as much. I'm probably pushing that up somewhere if anything happens. Let's see. Want to primarily focus on those there tanks. If I attack, it will get pushed in here or down there. But I want to give those guys fuel and ammo on this turn. So that's kind of no-go. Didn't really get any good suppression on that. Which is the most unfortunate. Right, I'm attacking in here, so it should go in there. I think. First on the... Yeah, this game confuses me so much sometimes. I mean, I don't mind it that badly, but... Alright, I'll be able to deal with it some way. Is this even a decent attack? 2 times 19. Well, I can't retreat anymore. Might just as well use the recon. It's actually close to 3 stars right now. That's actually amazing. Well... I do think I'm gonna go after those conscripts here too. And I guess I can forget about those conscripts again because, well, that wasn't entirely how it was supposed to go. Let's pull you back. Could be able this right. I think I have a better idea here. So let's move you all the way up here. Right. No, that doesn't work. Like, I was thinking that I could finish off these and then, yeah, basically I need to try and not only, wow. Seriously? I guess it's the cloudy weather that makes it so. Let's see whether they get to fight back. They do. So I need to move you guys forward. What's their movement in the trucks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the furthest they can go. I think that's pretty dangerous though. Oh, let's go. If the enemy can conveniently find my unit again, that would be a bummer. They can't see so they're not gonna go after it. So let's start moving up here. At least the T-34 is sufficiently weakened that some of this might not be the end of the world. Wow. Naturally, it's the one damage on the air units. It's a classic. That's the one that always happens somehow. But hey. Gotta do something about it, or try to do something about it. I'm very afraid of an next enemy airwave, though, which actually indeed might come this turn. But since all of these guys need to get back to an airfield, I just have to hope it does not come this turn. But that's unlikely. Right, so kinda have to start moving up the units again. And with my artillery fully recovered, I do kinda need to try and move my way towards the Kremlin. Well, that certainly isn't fun. But I'm afraid it is necessary. So, how am I gonna approach this? So, I kinda need to get after the artillery. And I need to maneuver myself in such a way that I can shell the anti-aircraft gun, so that next turn I might be able to bomb there. And that's kind of the thing that I need. So is that nice? No, but I think it is what I need to do. I'll start digging out those guards. But they didn't really go for the bait there. I have to say that that is a bit unfortunate. Okay, well. Finish off those guys is easy. Then I do get to shell you 7 and 3. That will get me some surrenders there. Next up, move you out there. Shell these guards. 8 out of 8. Good. Not too afraid of the T-60, and I think indeed it's quite empty now. That wasn't the greatest, but the idea is just to get 1 suppression here. not to hit them for 3, I guess. It will have to suffice. Challenge is dealing with the T-60. It has a high movement as well. But it's kind of boxed in here. These guys also can't go around. Let's start going for this other side now. They also didn't attack, even though they could have. But one thing that I could do here, and I might get quite hurt nonetheless. So yeah, let's do this. Oh man. Uh-oh. What? 1, 2. Oh no. I thought it could go here. Oh, that's Wow, that's super, super bad. Well, the only thing I can do for it now is try to make the retreat decent. This is also gonna hurt extremely bad. I can't believe I made such a serious misplay. Oh, wow. Things are not even going that badly, but... Wait, so before I do anything, can you go in there? Alright. How much suppression is that? 9 out of 9. Right. Aren't they allowed to fight back? Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, I can't believe that mistake. That is absolutely killing. I was so sure that I was able to get there. Yeah, lovely. Oh, could you mess up so badly? These guys will surely go down and try to retake that. But... yeah. If I put them in there, they're pretty much stuck. They can go up here or down there, but nowhere else. So nothing will really help them. That's already good. And since the enemy can then only go in here or here, I can just as well move up that artillery. These guys are actually fine because they can just get entrenched there. No need to do anything about that. And let's move you up just a little bit. And we'll access the damage. Or assess the damage. That's how you should say it, I guess. Well, here we go. Wow. Good. And I I can pray to whatever gods are available here. Wow. That is simply... Oh, that is so lucky. Wow, okay. Unbelievable. Let's give both of you fuel and ammo. Gotta get rid of the T-60 here now. And then also the guards. I really need to take this airfield too. But my advancement is pretty slow. At least we got the Kremlin under wraps. Almost. Push down. Okay. Get rid of you. They can move up with trucks. I'm not too scared there. Let's see if I can get rid of these conscripts here too. They won't move, so maybe... Nah, that's not good enough. That's okay. Really? Okay. Guess we're gonna have to go full rondo. Like, what does taking the city now do for me? I guess it's fine. There's no enemy that can see me, so why not? Yeah. Okay, like I said, I was extremely lucky on this side. I'll gladly take any damage on any unit right now because, yeah, that was the luckiest of luck here. That was obscene. All right, no need to focus on that, at least with my bombers for now. Stuff like this KV are much more dangerous. Although I do have to still go after it. Two and two, huh? I'll let you go back. These guys cannot move. So I mean, the enemy bombing here would be a big issue. But with a spotting of 2, the only thing I can do is move them here and hope that they're gonna go for this, because I can't really deal with any of those other 2. Yeah, it's just no way. So if I were to attack again... This also depletes the ammo, that thing. Shuffle these around. I mean, their attack is still going to be nasty. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a tough fight, but they're not getting further than 3, though. That's odd. If they move in here, I could potentially use the anti-tank gun as well there. So... And... I guess for now here, if I want to stay out of sight of that anti-aircraft. These guys join the fray soon. Alright. Yeah, if I move them here, they can move around to the other side on the next turn. Okay. Wow. Well, you don't hear me complaining about that. Okay, take the airfield, finally. Taking that on turn 11 takes really long. Well, yeah, unfortunately, now that it's good weather, they need to go back. That's lovely. Yeah. Nothing to be done though. We're getting that. And we'll work our way towards the Eastern District now. We're taking the Eastern District. They'll get pushed in there. And I'll get to destroy them. It's probably the best way to deal with those guards. Nearly fully suppressed. Did make a decent surrender, I'd wager. But for that, alright, 30. Not too bad, actually. Certainly not complaining. These guys are vulnerable, though. Do have to be careful, but kind of getting rid of that surely helps. I would like to use the bomber on probably the KV-1A. It's the most dangerous, but I need to then also... Yeah, I can't shell that anymore. I have 3 chances though to make that KV-1A surrender if I move up and shell it. Yeah, let's try that. 3 artillery should be workable, maybe. Come on. 9-6. Do I have anything else? I do have this, but this is really, really risky. So, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Great, because I kind of... How do I even take damage from this then? How? Huh? Oh yeah, the KV-2. It's an artillery, of course. Okay, well that does get rid of those. Okay. There we are, so that's blocked. These guys are blocking that way. There we are. Okay, that T-34 might at some point pose an issue. Okay. Well, I think for turn 11 we're looking okay. I'm catching up a little bit here, so that's always nice. There's no way to use the AT gun here. I mean, this is gonna hurt with the anti-aircraft. Yeah. But can't do a lot about that for now. At least not this particular turn. Yeah. It's a shame I can't attack there yet, but these are regulars, so... Yeah, it's not that bad. Another clear weather turn. They take the Kremlin, that's nice. Okay, yeah, with the weather good. As if they knew. I'm sure that the game wasn't designed to work like that. Like, I don't think they actively went out of the range of the Stuka, but it is really convenient there. Oh well. I also need to drain that before I do anything else. How does that work? 1 times 13. Well, still gonna take that shot. At least it's out of ammo, so. Bit of a disappointing shot. So now I have to use these to finish it off. Not the ideal choice, but it's all I got here. Yeah. Okay, not bad, not bad. Where can... Okay, let's make you take that. Any damage on this thing helps now. Can't make it push up because it would just repair itself at that point. Pushing it into that hex is probably useful because then I can finish it off with the pioneers. These guys can't get fuel and ammo, so they are not the real issue for this turn. Let's wait here for a bit though, because if I move you up, you should be able to get there. Or you guys go in there, you in there. Okay. Yeah, getting rid of the artillery. Let's see, because this is not too great indeed. So let's move you out here. Why did I not use this thing to shell it? I have no clue. That was dumb, because I could have avoided that damage. Okay. There we are. That finishes off these. You need fuel and ammo though. Yeah, I can't just go and barge in there. Let's see. Doing that is fairly useless. Let's just bring it closer. Now that I have this airfield as well, that should at least help me a bit in moving around to the top. And I would like to get that airfield there too. They're at 6 though, so I kind of need to lower the entrenchments on them. Let's at least use the fighter first. And then shell him. Finishing off those guys. Sure. Halfway through the map. It's looking pretty decent. So I guess I kind of want to start moving to the center with these guys a little bit as well. So just kind of have to wait. Nothing can see me here, at least for now, so they're looking okay. Let's take the time to refuel some of these as well. And just reorganize myself a little bit. Because that's pretty important too. Just don't like them in that weakened state without artillery. It's gonna snow. Okay. Fine. Some... Wow. Ow. Yeah, maybe it wasn't too smart leaving them without backup. Well, it's Heinz Randorf, but that's not good enough. Even against the, against a T-34, definitely not. Okay, well the added snow does not particularly help me here because with the weather turning bad, I'm kind of forced to go back again, even though it's gonna be just regular frozen on the next turn. What do I need for a minor? Capture and hold at least 5 anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capture all objectives, major. Okay. Yeah, resupplying is also worse in this weather. Well, I probably won't be able to catch those guys out in the open. +1 ammo, no thanks. — 9.5, huh? Well, I think that I can probably at the very least go after some of these. So we know they have some counteroffensive coming from that side as well, which is exactly why I'm doing this. So let's just give you fuel and ammo for the next one already, and most of these guys are looking pretty decent so far, so I don't have to really worry about that. It sucks that this turn I'm just not doing too much, but we'll see. At least we already have the marginal victory. Well, that's an ambush if I ever saw one. Probably could have made that into an ambush, but I was too hasty. Well, okay. Well, definitely doing that. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. That's... what? So how can you roll so bad? Wow. Well, let's just keep going. Push her back. And yeah, I'll use this one. That's fine. And then what I can do is force the AI to take that and then attack into these grenadiers. And if I'm lucky, they're gonna do that with the KV, and they're just, well, they're gonna be in a world of hurt, basically. So I'll just block that off. They can't do anything with that. The only problem is that KV and this anti-aircraft gun, which are gonna also hurt me. Well, either way. That takes care of that. Finish off the T-34. So now the idea was kind of to at least push those up. I don't think they're gonna attack there. The idea was that they're gonna move in there specifically. As the Panzer pioneers, they kind of need to stay on this side, technically. Alright, let's move you down for now. I can see these two now. So I'm doing it like this now. So I kind of want to use these up on the conscripts. And I'll let both of these gain fuel and ammo. So they can't really go in there, but let's just make sure things are safe. They still have a bomber. So what can they see? Well, nothing in here. They can not see this. They can see those guys. Nothing down here. But I would, yeah, there's, if they cannot see any of those, then I'd rather protect this, but I don't think they can see it. There's no need to worry. I move you up. These guys are the wrong division though. Okay. Well, that should be an ambush. Apparently a pathetic one. Because 1-1 on that is not really good, but that did work out quite well. That's fine. Yeah, we knew that. Ow. Oh, great. Long live the RNG with Mr. Bad Luck. It's just unbelievable. Don't know how bad it can get, but that's really bad. Exactly what I needed. Okay, game. Fine. If that's what you want, that's what I'll get. Alright, let's try that surrender thing once more. Gotta get rid of these Katyushas first, though. I just can't believe that bullshit. Alright, that's that one down. So it's only on one, huh? Let's give it a bit more suppression. Yeah, whatever. I'll take the damage if I get it. That's fine. Okay, so we got rid of the Katyusha and got rid of the KV. Now, back to business. They wouldn't be seeing that. Okay, there we are. I'll see. I don't necessarily need to take that. You're getting fuel and ammo, though. It's like, it's 1-6. How can you give such a bad ambush? It's near impossible to do that poor. Must have been extremely lucky to get such a poor result. Ah, it's a 40 model. This one seems to have been static, so I'd rather go for that. Good hit. Nothing, huh? Well. Still need to get rid of it, though. Alright, good, good. That finishes off that. I mean, that it's at 6 is fine because I kinda at least want to make these guards surrender. Tanks are unfortunate, but the surrender is easy, so I'd rather go for that there. Out here, yeah, we know that only these guards and the T-3441 are aggressive. So that should not necessarily have to give me that much trouble. Don't need to take that back for now. But if I push you up, yeah, many of my units are pretty battered. Okay. What can you attack? I can always try. Wow. Good. Okay, not bad. But they also have a counteroffensive coming from that side now, although this one is practically beaten. Air war continues to go extremely poor. Basically, my estimated losses in the air might have been like 1 damage, but I just actually already took 7, which is kind of sad. Yeah, you can't attack these guys. As much as I would have wanted that. Okay. Let's start getting rid of these. One, two, three, 4. Let's see if there's something in the city. There is not. Well. Yeah, with that counteroffensive, it's probably the last, so... I think I'm good there. Oh yeah, I'm still bombing here. Okay. So if I want to get rid of the T-34, I don't even have to do that much. It's on 0, but I don't see it retreat. Is this really good? No, let's shell it. At least. There we go. Must be for I need quite a lot of fuel and ammo to give. Can you kill them in one go? Probably not. No. That's unfortunate. However, I still need to shell it then. And these guys are excellent bait. So they'll probably try to attack it again. I will gladly take that. 5, 7, huh? So shell it. It gets it down to 2. Yeah. This does 4. Says a lot better. Still thinking about swinging to the side here. I think I can. Really? +2 die roll, huh? That makes it very, very dangerous suddenly. Although I could move these in the woods, and that should keep me relatively protected. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't want them to go after the 6th strength Quadschützen. Would it have been at 7? I think I'd be fine, but now I want to leave Ole Deer there as danger prevention. They might try to go around, but then they'll run straight into the Panzerjäger. I don't think that they'll be able to target it then with these, because then they'll move through this here city hacks and get blocked. That's what I think and expect. let's explore. Nothing, but it does reveal an artillery. What is next, though? And they can't see that, so I expect that to be fine too. Because moving you here makes them go down there and attack that. But they'll be blocked here and here. Yeah. Yep. Ow. And again, this is super lucky for them. Because it's... okay, this is 11%, so that's less bad. But... yeah, Katyusha is hurting a lot. Definitely very dangerous. Not gonna deny that. Okay, we have 8 turns left. Alright. At the very least, I need to take a quick toilet break because I've been playing very long here. Alright, so be right back. Alright, back. Let's take a look here. So basically we need to focus on this side now and getting to that last northern district part. I would say that this part is probably cleared out. So I'm gonna use these tanks to go and switch around this area and then move upon the northern district as well. Yeah, unfortunately with the snow it's pretty... wait, if they have something with vision 2... yeah, that's fine. Alright. So I can take that airfield on the next turn. Fuel and ammo, pretty important here. Alright, they probably should start softening up the artillery as well. And I think I also need to start going after these Katyushas since they are mighty dangerous. Might be able to make these guys surrender. Okay, good hit. Yeah, there are a lot of planes here. Or a lot of infantry still. Yeah, these guys can't really do a whole lot else except attack this, because this... yeah, unless I destroy it, but I need 2 infantry for that. Alright, that's great. So I can also finish off these then. And yeah, if I go around, these shouldn't be visible. If I take the hex at least, which I will. I need to get closer to that as well, but I need to finish off these conscripts. So if I put these guys out here, they can already attack that on the next turn, so that is pretty decent. I would like to also lower those entrenchments at the very least. Alright, so let's also spot out this. Some cavalry, start digging those guys out, because once this is done I still want to take all of this. Now they probably have an anti-aircraft gun, so I can't really spot this unless I go to this hex. But these are already fine. Let's see though. You already attacked there. These guys will go after the guards. 3-1. That bad, huh? So I'm gonna move these guys up. Yeah. Because I do want these conscripts to go and attack the 88s here. So they will be at least at a little bit lower lower strength when I try to take them on the next turn. Time is starting to run out, and I don't really want to get into too much trouble here. Things are already tough enough as they are. Right, so I would need the tank in order to finish that off, surely. You don't have anything on any of these. Alright, let's use a strategic bomber to get that down to 5-4. Great. Yeah, that's never gonna be a good attack, but if I swing these down, shell them, no, these guys would be too exposed. What I could try to do here, because they're gonna take this hex as well, and then they're gonna attack. But this is very tricky. He's also kind of looking to take down those conscripts. But I'm very afraid of these Katyushas here. I think at the very least, what I want to do is pull you off the line. Wait. Yeah. Okay, it's not the greatest, but maybe full suppression. Yeah. These guys need to get closer to that though. Come on, surrender. Okay, whew. Good, good. Got scared there. Alright, so definitely putting these in here. That gets finished off. Very nice. This has defense +1, so not exciting. Yeah, I definitely need to shift more of these over to that side, I think. They're fine out there, but I think actually what I want to do here is try to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they might actually try to go in there, which I can see them going down, so I think that might actually become an issue. Let's ship over some more infantry that way, because we're looking fine here already. Can't see this. And yeah, that's not a good attack. So I give these fuel and ammo, so maybe next turn they can attack and then move back. I can see that working out. Yeah. Let's go here. Maybe have a lot of luck and take down that. So you have movement 6. So 1, 2, 3. No, I think river does not count as 1. Let's see though. Library. Movement, frozen ground. This is seashell sea. River. Tank is 2. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Let's move like this though. Excellent. That worked like a charm. Okay, well, it's not the same as clear weather, but it will have to do. Yeah, no real reason. No, actually there is. Because I want to give this fuel and ammo on the next turn, so attacking now is not really what I want to do. Okay, well... Keep getting very good hits with these guys. That's very nice. Very happy about that. Because the Katyushas are the most worrisome here. Now these tanks are also quite dangerous, but at least they can be taken down with infantry. So in that regard, at the very least, then that's helping somewhat. Okay, let's start working our way towards everything up here. Now that I'm able to take down these guys already is very nice. Yeah, these guys are still high on entrenchments, but at the very least they've been weakened somewhat. Yeah, let's move as much forward as possible. Superb hit. Very, very happy about that. And take that. Okay, so looking to suppress that a little bit. Yeah, I'm still attacking here, I think. I don't think these guys are gonna go after me. And right, they have a movement of 3. Yeah, they cannot get in there. Okay, so they're stuck. Next turn I can already attack this on the first try. Then with the Kratschützen again. So that artillery will be gone on the next turn. Can't attack now then though. So I'll have to think about what I'm gonna do with those guys. There's also these. Am I gonna... They're kind of stuck with these conscripts. So that does pose an issue, although I can also try a move down with them. What might be better though is just doing this. Because that finishes off at least one of the guards. And conscripts are naturally much less dangerous, and they might actually even attack into this. Oh, well. Okay. So then, what I'm looking to do here is get you around and shell them again. Attack, but actually go after them. Because I want this tank to go and take that hex, actually. 1, 2, 3, okay. Please, game, don't start giving me bad luck like this. No, why are you doing this to me, game? Come on. Because now they can see this tank, and I'm very scared now, actually, that these guys would go after the tank. Why would I... It's like... I had such an extremely high chance to finish off the T-60, and then the RNG does do stuff like that. It's absolutely terrible. I do want to start moving you up, you in here. But if I'm very lucky, they will go for this hex. And they're very likely to go and repair, or try to repair, both of the Katyushas, which is pretty expensive, so that's good at least. Let's see though, because this is all empty. 1, 2, 3, they cannot reach that. So if I move these over here, I can start digging out some of those guys, because I do still need to take that northeastern district territory. They need fuel and ammo. Yeah, sure. That's it. Oof. Okay, good. Very nice. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot more confident about this now. That's looking much, much better. These guys are also starting to get dugouts, which is good. Okay, let's just make sure that those that indeed need fuel and ammo will get it. I'm sure they can go back into this hex, but now these guys are in the way. Yeah, that's okay. I can move here. And finish it off. Move back. No luck, huh? That was worth a shot. You need fuel and ammo. Okay, those were some of the easier choices. Now. Let's start digging out the engineers. $10-4, huh? You know, that's almost good enough, but not quite. So I'll just have to move forward for a little bit. And these are the Panzer Pioneers, so they have a range of 2. I mean, swinging around is also not too useful, but I can't put it here, obviously. So they don't really have that much going on if I don't attack here. Sure. Next stop, the T-34. And alright, let's swing you back. Remove those guys from the equation. This is tricky though. But if I can finish them off, they won't be seen. Seriously? Hey. Okay, so what are we looking at here? I would say let's move you around. You back. Like the issue here is that they might go in here and attack that. And I don't have any units to cover except these, but then I'm not actively attacking these. I guess that could be fine. Maybe. Yeah, I won't be able to suppress all of them, no. Yeah, I kind of have to do it like this, unfortunately, but otherwise I can't block them. And they can't see this. Okay. Good. Snow, huh? Yeah, I know. These Katyushas are nasty business. Would be nice to still get some decent weather, because I probably really need that. And the other unfortunate thing about the snow is that this attack is always going to be poor, and that really sucks. Very unhappy about the snow turn here. It's a very unfortunate moment. How far can you go? Okay. Not that there is a whole lot I can do about it. %9 chance to suppress. That's even worse. Yeah, then if I... Let's just go after this Soviet engineers. Oof. Yeah, snow turns are the actual worst. They're really disgusting when it comes to trying to do anything, really. Okay, they won't back off, so... Come on, man. Don't give me that crap. Not in the final turns, especially. I know it's there. Alright, I'll... Oh no, they have artillery there. I actually can attack. Oof, I would almost forget. Right, their vision is also one. So, actually... I think what I'm best off doing is they're probably looking to go after that. So they might run into an ambush by me doing this. Maybe. Now, I was really hoping to be able to at least finish off that guards unit as well, but that's not an option now. And they can't see any of that though, so I'm not too worried about those. Really, this is already the second time they're giving me that. Wow. My rolls are going extremely bad. And I'm not having any luck with the weather either. Okay. Well. Come on. My repairs will be costly anyway, so in that regard, at the very least, I might almost say it doesn't matter anymore. Alright. And they're starting to buy units. Well. The 203mm is really expensive. So at the very least, destroying that should be pretty good for me. You know they have a train here, but the real question is, what will they do with units out there? Okay, so attack that again. Okay. You have a movement of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not how it works. Because I can only move up till here. Yeah, I can't get in there. Ola Deer could, but it would be a big shame if Ola Deer would have to go all the way down there again. I'll just keep him like that for now. Yeah. Now I have to dig these guys out again. And I probably want to use Rudel the turn after that on them. All right, now I'm actually forgetting it. That's lovely. Probably have something there. Let's move in here. Nothing yet. Okay. Yeah. Not gonna lie, weather like that really sucks, especially at the end now. But I guess we'll have to make do. I know they have another unit there, so I can't really do anything with that. Okay, good weather. Good. Seems like they bought some stuff there too. Okay, but probably not here then. No. No luck. Okay, that's that. I have 3 turns left. So this is probably the turn where I want to try and make sure that the enemy can no longer buy any units. They have 2 more cities where they can potentially purchase something here in the northeastern district and that rail depot. Those are the 2 places which need to be blocked off. Now this is blocked off by them, so yeah, let's actually move the KV here. So with the KV here, they can't buy anything there anymore. And okay, so attack and again. Do have this airfield now, so I can also go there. Not bad. Let's see. Kind of looking to... Okay, that's probably not gonna work. I'll just suppress this then. Still nothing. Okay. Okay, this should prevent them from buying any units, so I should now be able to finish off the map and clear out everything. I think I'll be fine. Okay. That's good. Maybe it will be fully suppressed, probably not, no. Okay. I'm sure I can take that down relatively easily on the next turn. They cannot see that either. Where would I want to put my anti-tank anyway? Nowhere, really. Yeah, these guys can go down and attack the tank. I think actually I wouldn't even mind if they attack one of those tanks. That would hurry up the process in that region. Definitely side shifting these guys up to this part, because this real depot is now their primary point of defense. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sorry, game. But unless you can buy planes, which you can't, you're not gonna be able to buy anything. Yeah, that's too bad. Right? Yeah, there's nothing. Good, good. Oh, come on, game. Don't be silly. Trying to make it as tough on me as possible with the RNG, but that's not gonna work. Okay, let's take that. You need fuel and ammo. Take that that city. Okay, so they have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn I'll be able to attack there and potentially take it. One other thing that I could do to lure it as well is to use this. No, okay, so I do have to attack in order to take it. That's fine. The game is now going to use every trick in the book in order to make sure that I don't get that there victory. Or with every trick in the book, I mean using the RNG. Although playing optimally also helps, so it's probably better to indeed do everything in order instead of already claiming that victory too soon. 9.5. Okay, that leaves me in charge of that hex. Good. And I didn't want to push the conscripts, but I guess I'm gonna take some extra damage then. No, that would have been too lucky. Okay. Oh, wow. Beautiful. So I'm gonna have to get a new one again, because this is once again absolute poop. So I'm gonna sell this artillery and buy me a new one. And I'm gonna keep trying until I get at least one decent hero on him. There are plenty of heroes that could be good, but I'm not getting them now. So I'll wait. There's no rush. Okay, so let's make sure all of that is blocked off. You're not gonna do anything anymore this mission. Because they can move here and here. Yeah, they're actually completely blocked there. So if I want to use these artillery pieces, 1, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. Two and 4, huh? Well, I have enough to dig that out on the next turn, so I'm not too worried. I can take care of it. Let's see what's next. Fuel and ammo for you too. Also for the or do I want to move you somewhere? Nah. Yeah, sorry game, you still can't buy anything. Turn 24 out of 24. Let's get going. So, because I'm gonna sell this anyway, repairing it is free. I might just as well attack with it first. Soak up any potential damage. And then shell it. Okay. And go in there. Start using some strategic bombers on the Soviet engineers. fighters on everything else. They are marginally suppressed. Let's use the Stuk first. Okay. I'll attack. Shell them again. Yep, they're really drawing it out. Okay, there we are. Well, and then, is this actually good? Yes, it is. Finish off these. Destroy the train. Destroy the AT gun. I'll just attack him again. Use the KV because damage on it is free. And that's it. That was a lot of damage, but I made it. Except for that thing, I probably wiped out the map at least. So that's nice. Well, that's a consolidation price for all the damage that I took. Repairing is going to be costly, but yeah, I think overall, with some of the bad luck that I got in this mission, I think it went fairly well. Yeah. Let's view the battlefield. Yeah, indeed. So I at least get to use the captured units in order to bring my units back up to full strength. You know, my tanks overall got a comparatively off easy with only this 5 strength Panzer IV being in the worst shape. Well, these two actually. So we got neat this Panzer and then these guys. Yeah, they're marginally fine, but then on my infantry I got a lot of hits. These guys back down to 6 strength. These guys being out of commission. These guys doing okay, but this one also down to 6, and this one down to 7. So luckily repairing infantry is relatively cheap because yeah, we'll have a lot of repairs to do. Let's take a look at what the General Feldmarschall has to say, though. A most prestigious victory, Herr General, sir. Although our valiant forces have uncovered vast stockpiles of valuable intelligence information and severely disrupted Soviet high command, I must inform you that we've been ordered to abandon Moscow. Reports confirm that more than 10 times the amount of forces you defeated here are on their way from the Soviet Far East. Surely we cannot hope to win against such insurmountable odds. We must withdraw. Yeah, not great. But, hey, look, at least we got to sleep in the Kremlin for a night or two. So, that was an expensive city trip. But yeah, unfortunately we are withdrawing here. I want to thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you on the next episode. So take care, and bye-bye.